Amy Duggar and her husband were secretly questioned by Homeland Security during her disgraced cousin Josh's CP probe. The couple has revealed to the U.S. Sun Amy and Dillon said they were startled by a knock at the door of their home in Springdale, Arkansas, shortly before Josh's arrest in April 2021. Amy, 36, had just stepped out of the shower at the time the doorbell rang. Trudging downstairs in her pajamas with her hair wrapped in a towel, Amy said she was startled to open the door and find a group of federal agents standing before her. They were like, "Ma'am, are you Amy King?" And I told them I was. And then they said, "Can we ask you a few questions?" And I was like, "Sure, can I dry my hair first?" But they said no, she recounted with a laugh. I let them in and they just sat there and just asked me questions about the family, whether I knew anything, and I was just blown away. I wasn't even sure what they were asking me about, so I was just like, I don't know what you're getting at. Of course, they don't tell you because they're fishing for information. One of my friends told me, "You can be your own person, you can stand up against this, and you can do it in a way where you're not being mean to someone or disrespecting someone, but point out that this is wrong. Because this is wrong in every definition." It was heartbreaking. It was tragic. And to be honest, I was downright said. Amy first started distancing herself from the wider Duggar clan in 2015 when shocking allegations came to light that Josh had accosted 5 underage girls as a teenager, including some family members. The sickening bombshell, unearthed from a 2006 police report, led to the cancellation of the Duggar family's immensely popular TV show, 19 Kids and Counting. The abuse is alleged to have taken place in the Duggar family home between 2002 and 2003, when Josh was between the ages of 12 and 15. The victims, meanwhile, were aged between 5 and 11. Sisters Jill, 31, and Jessa, 29, came forward as 2 of the victims during an interview with Megyn Kelly. The alleged abuse often happened while they were sleeping, but sometimes victims were awake, including one victim who was allegedly accosted by Josh as she sat on his lap during Bible time. Josh never faced any charges in relation to the allegations, though after the police report came to light he released a statement apologizing for his wrongdoing. The statement read, "12 years ago, as a young teenager, I acted inexcusably, for which I am extremely sorry and deeply regret I hurt others, including my family and close friends. I confessed this to my parents, who took several steps to help me address the situation. We spoke with the authorities where I confessed my wrongdoing, and my parents arranged for me and those affected by my actions to receive counseling." Sometime after Josh shared his statement, Amy said she had a conversation with him, quizzing him on why he chose to abuse the children he did and not her. Recounting the conversation, Amy said, "Josh's arrest for receiving and possessing CP would come less than 6 years later. Though he protested his innocence, Josh was found guilty and sentenced to 151 months in prison on May 25, 2022. Amy, discussing how Josh had once been considered the golden boy of the Duggar clan, told the U.S. Sun her cousin, with whom she once shared a fond relationship, has now shown the world his true colors. Golden boy. That's how he was portrayed growing up. He was the number 1 son, the firstborn, you know, what a great guy," she said. "But, you can only fake that for so long before your true identity and who you really are, and your true character comes out. And he has shown the world who he is, and I don't think there's enough counseling, I don't think there's enough love, and I don't think there's enough intervention to help him at this point." Troublingly, Amy also believes that more disturbing information regarding Josh may come to light yet still. "I do think there'll be more to come out, and I do think that we'll find out more information, and eventually someone will talk or someone will spill something," she said. Despite his horrific crimes, Amy said she believes her cousin is not a total lost cause, but says he is a lost soul. "I believe he is a lost soul, but his soul does matter," she added. "I hope he has a radical change in his life, but no one can do that for him. It has to be his choice." Last month, Josh filed a new appeal in his CP case, blaming a former coworker for downloading the grotesque images. The disgraced ex-reality star launched the appeal in an Arkansas court on October 3, claiming that government agents failed to interview or investigate Caleb Williams, a colleague at his now-shuttered used car dealership Wholesale Motor Cars. According to Josh, Caleb, a convicted sex offender, regularly used the only computer that had CP on it, was tech-savvy, and allegedly sent him a text offering to watch the lot. In the filing, Duggar's team claimed they wanted to call Caleb to the stand, but the court prohibited it. The government responded, "The only obvious reason why the defense is wanting to call him is because he's a sex offender," the documents state. A decision on the appeal has not yet been reached. Amy called Josh's attempts to overturn his conviction true narcissist behavior, and urged him to just shut up and accept his punishment. "Shut up now," she said. "You did what you did, you downloaded what you did, and now your time has come. You're going to sit there, and I hope it's not enjoyable, in prison. What you've done is just despicable, it makes my blood boil."